Alright, hello and welcome to Steel Picking. This is Aaron, and in this video I'm going to get back to our request list, and I'm going to do what I call a boogie, and that's what it was. The request was for. I know Julian Thorpe's done a version, Buddy Emmons had a version, Ralph Mooney had a version, so there's been quite a few of these. It's following a basic chordal pattern. And I'm going to show you one that's maybe intermediate to beginner, and I'll show you a simple version. And also there is a simple pattern that we can follow and just kind of get you into this genre or whatever you want to call it, this type of a song. So again, it's just the video is based on a request that I had. And like I said, I'm trying to get to these. I've probably got upwards almost 50 requests. Some of them are really time consuming, so I may not be able to do some of them just simply because of constraints. But I will get all of them that I can, and I'm going down the list in order that I've received them. So I hope you enjoy this. It'll be on the C6 tuning. It's not real difficult. It'll just be something, a little fun thing to do. On this one, we're not going to have a chart or a backing track on it. It's just something for fun, and it's just an exercise. I will call the chords out to you so you'll know what chords you're playing out of. So if you do get with a band and you want to do this, we done it in a group I was in one time for a little break song right before we went on intermission, and it works out real easy, and it's real easy for the band to pick up. So I just wanted to pass it on to you. Also, I always want to thank our Patreon supporters. So if you want to go to our Patreon site and support us there monetarily, we would appreciate that too. So as always, just appreciate you, and let's look at this little tune. Alright, let's look at this little song. It's going to be out of the key of C. It's on the C6 tuning. And like I said in the intro, there's been a lot of people that have done a little, I call it a boogie kind of a sound. And so the similarities, there may be some similarities to this one and some that you've heard. Basically, it's just a 3-chord song. It's going to be C, F, and G. And the pattern, like I said, to keep it simpler, I'm going to use the same pattern out of all 3 of those chords. All right, so let's look at the song real quick, and let me play a little bit of it. It's going to be, like I said, just 3 basic chords. The pattern's going to be the same in each chord. So we're going to start out in C. Okay, and I'll do it one more time, play it, and I'll talk it out. Okay, so let's look at the pattern. If we want the first part, the first 4 bars are in C. The pattern is going to be exactly the same. We're going to start out on the no pedals position. So if you're in the key of C on the C6 neck, that would be the 12th fret. It's going to go back 2 frets to the 10th, back 1 fret to the 9th, and back 2 more to the 7th. Okay, so the fret positions are 12, 10, 9, 7. Okay, so you may want to write that down or keep that in mind, because it's going to be the same exact thing for the F chord. It's going to be the same exact fret movements for the G chord. Now, the way I do this, I'm going to play 10, 7. So it's 10, 7 at the 12th. I kind of mute that 10th string a little bit with the palm of my hand right here. The 7th string is ringing out louder. And I'm still muting that after I play it with this part of my hand, the 7th string. Okay, 10, 7 at the 12th, 10, 7 at the 10th, 10, 7 at the 9th. Okay, now when you get to the 7th fret, you play your 7th string. You play it 2 times, then you play 8, 9. So now we have 12th fret, 10, 9, 10, 7, 9th fret, 10, 7, 12th fret, 10, 7, 10th fret, 10, 7, 9th fret, 10, 7. You go to the 7th fret, you play your 7th string 2 times, then play 8, 9. Okay, that's for the C. Now let's look at the next chords it goes to. It goes to 2 measures of F. No pedals position for our F would be the 5th fret. So now the pattern is going to be 5, 3, 2, open. So now we have does the C part 2 times, F part 1 time, goes back to C, you repeat that. Now it's going to go to G. Okay, so the no pedals position for G is at the 7th. The pattern will be 7, 5, 4, 2. And the pattern, the picking pattern didn't change. Okay, the little ending lick, that's kind of a little Buddy Emmons lick. I taught a version of that before on a lesson. You go, this in C, you go to your 7th fret, you play 9, 8, 7. Slide that 7th note back to the 6th fret, then play 6, 5. Then I play my 6th string here at the 6th fret, slide it to the 8th. Real quick slur. Okay, so let's look at it one more time. The chords are 4 measures of C, 2 measures of F, 2 measures of C, 2 measures of G, and then it does the ending. The pattern is wherever you start at with a no pedals position, you go back 2 frets, 1 fret, 2 frets. So that's going to be the pattern. The picking pattern is 10, 7 on the first 3 fret position. The last position you pick your 7th string 2 times, 8, 9. Go to F. The F part is 5, 3, 2, open. Repeats C. Now we're right here at the G position, which is the next chord. You go 7, 5, 4, 2. Then it does the ending lick, 7th fret, you play 9, 8, 7. Slide that 7th string back 1 fret to the 6th. Add 6, 5. 6 again and slur it up to 8th fret. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this. Like I said, we appreciate the requests we get, and if it's possible, we'll do them. And this is just a little fun exercise. Not real complicated. Probably the most complicated part is doing the muting. Okay, so you can watch the video, watch my hand, and try to get that down. That's just a good technique to work on. All right, Jake and I want to thank you for watching this video, and I appreciate the comments and people interacting with us and asking for some things that I think make good lessons for everybody, and we'll try to include those on our request list and our request videos. So if you have something out there that you want, I'll try to do them. Like I said, sometimes they're just too time constraining. Might actually try to make a Skype lesson or something like that for them, where we can have more time together and work them out in more detail. Okay, also you'll notice Jake will put a link up on some of the equipment we're using. So if you want to check those out, look at the links, you can go through Amazon and look at the equipment, amps and pedals, effects pedals, some of the video equipment he's using. So the link will be on this outro here, and you can check those out and look at them. And if you purchase things through the links, we appreciate them. It'll help us. So as always, on behalf of Jacob and I, keep picking.